you write La Niña. Other side you write El Nino. Okay, La Niña and El Nino, correct pronunciation. But normally everybody says La Nina, El Nino. That is normal. But correct Spanish pronunciation I have told you. If there is something common, I'll write in the middle. Okay. This is the, both are Spanish words. Spanish. Both are Spanish words. Common thing I am writing here. This means the girl. This means the boy. Meaning also I have written. See. Okay. This is cold current. La Nina means the cold current. El Nino means the warm current. This is clear. Both of them come near which country? Peru. South America, continent. Common thing I am writing in the middle. When do they come? Somewhere in December 25th, Christmas time. Christmas time we notice them. Either of once La Nina will come or El Nino will come. Together they will not come. Okay, don't worry. So El Nino, La Nina will not come again at the same time. They will not come at the same time. It should be alternative. La Nina will be there. La Nina. Then third year El Nino, like that. Okay. So remember, somewhere near Christmas, December 25th is Christmas. So people of Peru, all of you listen to this. People of Peru consider La Nina and El Nino as children of Jesus Christ. Baby girl, baby boy. You got it? They consider, see, we equate every phenomena to spirituality or towards some our culture. Correct. So here also people of Peru, they believe that, so this is a baby girl of Jesus Christ, this is a baby boy. Both are considered boon for them because during La Nina, fishing in Peru, plus fertilizers. During El Nino, rainfall. That is also good for them. They grow paddy, they grow maize and all. Peru is a tropical country. So when it rains, they can grow paddy, they can grow sugarcane, they can grow different varieties of corn. There are more than 50 varieties of corn in Peru itself. Since they already have fertilizers, they can grow whatever they want. So win-win situation for them. La Nina comes, fishing, they'll promote. El Nino comes, agriculture. Peru's budget comes somewhere in the month of December. They decide. The Peru government, parliament decides what has to be given more priority this year. If it is the La Nina year, they'll give subsidies to fishing sector. Fishing nets they'll provide, kerosene they'll provide for the motorboats. Correct. They'll encourage fishermen. If it is rainy year, El Nino year, they'll give more subsidies to farming sector. You got it? So like that they support farmers and fishermen in the country. So Peru's budget comes in the month of December. Okay. So they decide which one to do, like which sector to support. Remember this. Please remember the center part is common here. The girl this side, the boy that side. Okay. Cold current, warm current. Children of Jesus Christ. Okay. El Nino is mainly due to, please write, upwelling of cold, nutrient-rich water. Nutrient-rich water. Correct? And this is because of strong trade winds. Strong southeast trade winds. Strong southeast trade winds. Whereas El Nino is due to shifting of equatorial countercurrent. Shifting of ECC. All of you know ECC, equatorial countercurrent in the Central Pacific. It shifts down. Near the equator it should be the shifting of countercurrent towards Central and East Pacific. Central and East Pacific. Please remember this. What I am talking about, this one. The equatorial countercurrent should be in the middle. So because of trade winds become weak, no current, south equal current. So this equal counter current will shift down from central to east. This is called as El Nino. During this, no upwelling. No upwelling. Okay, please remember this. Alright. Shifting of equal counter current towards central and east Pacific. This is because of weak trade winds. Weak southeast trades. Okay. Weak southeast trade winds. Okay. So try to understand step by step. In case if they ask you, write a short note on El Nino and its impact on global precipitation pattern. Then you write only this side. El Nino means the boy. It's a Spanish word starting from. It means the warm current. It occurs in the month of December. So people of Peru consider it as a boy child of the Jesus Christ. Okay, I don't know whether Jesus Christ had kids or not. I don't know. That part don't bring, this part here. So I'm just telling you what people believe. Okay. So it comes near which country? Peru, South America. Then right, this happens because of weak trade winds, southeast trade winds, when the equatorial counter current shifts down towards central and east Pacific. If it is central Pacific, it's called as El Nino Modiki. Eastern Pacific, just El Nino. Okay. This La Nina, if they ask you, write this side. If they ask both difference, you write both. That's it. Can I go to next page? Continue. You continue like this here. Okay. So La Nina brings upwelling, right? It supports fishing sector, right? Fishing in Peru. I can't write here. I'll go to the next page. Okay. Can I go to the next page? Same. You continue. Same. La Nina this side. La Niña, El Nino. Fishing. El Nino brings more rainfall, correct? It brings rainfall over Peru. So it benefits which sector? Agriculture. Hope all of you are able to understand this. During La Nina, no rainfall. So it's like upwelling will bring more nutrients to the surface, attracting fish. So fishing is promoted. Okay. During La Nina, no rain over Peru. No rain over Peru. So which country is benefited from both El Nino or La Nina? Peru. Okay. But for us, for India, Australia, Indonesia, which will bring more rain? La Nina. La Nina brings rain because of strong trade winds, strong southeast trade winds bring rainfall over Australia, Indonesia and India. Bracket southwest monsoon. Because southwest monsoon is for us. Okay, clear now? Whereas El Nino brings rainfall over Peru. So weak trade winds, weak southeast trade winds reduce rainfall. Can I say reduce rainfall or deficient rainfall? Okay. Over Australia, Indonesia and India. Southwest monsoon will be deficient, below normal. Remember that day I was giving you long period average. What is the condition for above normal, below normal? I was writing 5 categories I gave, IMD categories. Correct? Deficient, below normal, normal, excess, surplus. Like that we have given. So our rainfall will become weak. No rainfall, more dry conditions, forest fire. So El Nino can trigger forest fires in many parts of the world. Can I continue? I have write one more. This La Nina brings what type of circulation? Walker circulation. Right, Walker circulation. Which circulation is associated with La Nina? They'll ask. Walker circulation. Here, ENSO. Yes, very good. ENSO. El Nino, Southern Oscillation. This topic everybody thinks difficult, but not difficult. Only thing is we have to go slow. Like we are doing step by step. We have to do. Climatology we have to finish first. Then we have to cover oceanography. Last we have to do this. Because all these are what? Ocean atmospheric circulation. Oceans influence atmosphere and atmosphere influence ocean. Any change in water temperature changes the air temperature. That results in these two circulation. Clear to all? Walker circulation and ENSO. Okay. Write small diagram for that. Small diagram like this. La Niña, El Niño. Small diagram. Let's say this is South America. This is Australia. Small diagram. I'll show you this side. Rainfall is like this. Circulation. See the simple circulation. Walker circulation. What is this yellow line? Equator. Equator. I am not writing ocean current or anything. Only circulation I have written. Walker circulation. You see the arrow mark. High pressure to low pressure. The air goes up. See the circulation. Is it clear to all? Walker circulation. Correct? Simple. This side also you write same diagram. This is South America. Peru here. Australia here. See this? More rainfall here. Over the Pacific, Central and Eastern Pacific. Low pressure here. See the circulation. This is called as what? El Nino, Southern Oscillation. Because the circulation is happening where? In Southern Hemisphere. Earlier it was raining this side. It is raining now where? This side. Okay. No rain over Australia. So remember, separate them with a line. Whatever differences I gave you just now, that itself can become an answer. One short answer for El Nino. Okay. Next, right. La Nina comes almost normal year and every year phenomena, normal. La Nina is considered normal. El Nino comes once in few years. 3 years to 4 years it will come. La Nina comes once in, El Nino comes once in few years. I am not telling you 3 to 4 years or 5 to 6 years because that also nobody knows. In books, everywhere they have given different data. 2 to 7 years somebody has given. 3 to 4 years somebody has given. So I can't exactly tell you because this phenomenon is very irregular. I'll call this La Nina situation as normal. Right. Next point. Normal situation. La Nina is normal. Whereas El Nino occurs once in, I'll write 3 to 4 years once. For 1 year it will remain. This is clear to all. Circulation becomes like this side. Southern oscillation shifting this side. Normally we have this. La Nina situation is considered as normal where there is low pressure over Australia. Correct. Indonesia region, bringing rainfall over Australia, Indonesia and all. That low pressure this year, let's say. Next year also we have La Nina, let's say. Correct. That is called as a double dip. Double dip La Nina. If this year La Nina, next year also La Nina, means good rainfall over Australia, India, Indonesia. Double dip. Third year also, third consecutive year also, instead of El Nino, that year also El Nino will come. That is called as triple dip. UPSC question. What is triple dip? Triple dip. Triple dip is associated with which topic? La Nina. Consecutive low pressures near Australia. Year after year. 3 consecutive years. Good rainfall. Good for us. Good bumper rainfall for us. So that is called as double dip and triple dip. Okay. So where do we measure this? Temperatures and all we measure Allah. So the place called Tahiti Island here. Tahiti in French Polynesia here, and Darwin. Another place is Darwin, Australia. So the two places are taken as the observation center. El Nino La Nina observation center are Darwin in Australia and Tahiti in French Polynesia. Please mark Tahiti, locate in your atlas, world map. Tahiti comes in French Polynesia group, belongs to France, close to Society Island. Pacific Ocean. Remember, we are talking about which ocean? Pacific. French Polynesia comes in Pacific. Darwin, Australia. Next to Society Island. Here, Society Island के पास है Tahiti. Given Tahiti.